Have you ever noticed how some people seem to breathe opportunity? They walk into a room and see what others miss: inefficiency, potential, a gap in the market, a dream waiting to be monetized. While everyone else sees normal life, they see leverage. Astrology has long whispered that certain zodiac signs are wired differently when it comes to innovation and wealth creation. Not because they are luckier, not because they were born into privilege, but because their cosmic blueprint combines three rare traits: visionary thinking, emotional detachment from fear, and the audacity to act before the world understands them. Brilliant inventors are rarely comfortable souls. They question everything. They rebel against routine. They don't just follow trends, they anticipate them. Some are quiet strategists. Some are flamboyant futurists. Some are stubborn builders who refuse to quit. Think of people like Steve Jobs, who saw beauty in technology before the world demanded it. Or Elon Musk, who decided Earth wasn't ambitious enough. Or Bill Gates, who understood that software would quietly rule the planet. What do they share? A mindset that transforms imagination into infrastructure, ideas into industries, vision into vaults of wealth. Today, we are opening the astrological ledger and revealing the 5 zodiac signs most naturally aligned with financial genius. These signs don't just earn money, they architect systems that produce it. They don't chase wealth, they build magnets for it. Let's begin. There are people who can see several steps ahead. It is among them that brilliant inventors, reformers, and creators of new realities are born. They don't just work, they change the rules of the game. Their minds constantly generate ideas, and their intuition flawlessly senses the trends of the future. That is why so many founders of global empires, technological breakthroughs, and businesses that began as strange ideas and ended in billion-dollar fortunes come from their ranks. There are 5 zodiac signs that are not afraid to take risks, think big, and invest their last resources into their own dreams. They literally know how to turn air into money, because their main asset is not capital, it is mindset. This list of geniuses includes Capricorn, Aquarius, Virgo, Aries, Scorpio. Capricorns are strategists by birth. They do not chase quick money, they build empires. A perfect example is Jeff Bezos, founder of Amazon, a typical Capricorn who thinks decades ahead. Aquarians are innovators and rebels against the system. Elon Musk is a vivid example of this sign, a person who thinks in terms of the future and is not afraid of cosmic ambitions. Scorpios are financial strategists with powerful intuition. Bill Gates is a Scorpio who built an empire thanks to his deep understanding of systems. They don't just earn money, they control processes. Their strength lies in insight and the ability to detect competitors' weak points. Capricorn builds empires. Aquarius invents the future. Aries ignites momentum. Virgo perfects systems. Scorpio commands influence. Capricorn, the empire architect. If wealth were a mountain, Capricorn would already be halfway to the summit, calmly calculating the safest and most profitable route to the top. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, the planet of structure, discipline, and long-term strategy. While others chase quick wins, Capricorn studies blueprints. They understand something most people never truly grasp: real wealth is built, not wished for. This sign does not panic in crises. It plans. It does not boast prematurely. It executes quietly. And when the world finally notices, the empire is already standing. One of the most iconic Capricorn innovators is Jeff Bezos. Before Amazon ruled global commerce, it was a risky idea. But Capricorn energy thrives where patience meets vision. Bezos didn't just build a bookstore, he built a logistical universe. Capricorn's wealth superpower: long-term financial intelligence, relentless work ethic, emotional discipline in business, strategic risk-taking. Capricorn doesn't believe in overnight success. They believe in 10-year plans. They are comfortable sacrificing short-term comfort for long-term dominance. Financial forecast for Capricorn next cycle. The coming financial cycle activates your house of expansion. If you have been quietly building something, a brand, a business, an investment portfolio, the seeds are ready to sprout. Unexpected partnerships may appear. Someone powerful may notice your consistency. Promotions are highly likely, especially for Capricorns who have stayed disciplined despite slow results. However, this is not the time to become complacent. Saturn rewards effort, not ego. Reinvest profits. Diversify wisely. Think global, not local. Your greatest financial breakthrough will come not from gambling but from scaling what already works. Aquarius, the futuristic visionary. Aquarius doesn't think outside the box. Aquarius forgets there was ever a box. Ruled by Uranus, the planet of innovation and revolution, Aquarius energy is electric. These individuals are often misunderstood at first. Their ideas sound too strange, too radical, too ahead of their time, until suddenly they are not. Consider Thomas Edison, whose inventions reshaped modern civilization, or even Oprah Winfrey, who turned emotional intelligence into a billion-dollar influence empire. Aquarius understands collective psychology. They innovate for humanity, not just profit. And ironically, that is what makes them profitable. Aquarius wealth superpower, revolutionary thinking, ability to predict cultural shifts, technological intuition, detachment from conventional limits. Aquarius doesn't just follow trends, they invent them. Financial forecast for Aquarius next cycle. Innovation is your currency and the market is ready to buy. The upcoming months highlight breakthroughs in digital ventures, technology, media, or unconventional investments. If you've been holding back an unusual idea out of fear of judgment, release it. Networking will be crucial. Collaborations with like-minded innovators could unlock exponential growth. This is not a solo era for you, it's a collective one. Be cautious, however, of scattering your energy. Brilliant ideas are powerful, but only if executed. Focus, refine, launch. Your originality is your asset. Monetize it. Aries, the fearless risk taker. If money were a race, Aries would not wait for the starting signal. They would fire the gun themselves. Ruled by Mars, Aries thrives in competition, speed, and decisive action. Where others hesitate, Aries launches. Where others overthink, Aries acts. And in business, timing is often everything. Aries energy understands one critical law of wealth. Fortune favors the bold. Look at Larry Page. While the internet was chaotic and undefined, he dared to organize it. That is classic Aries courage, stepping into uncertainty and claiming territory before anyone else sees the land's value. Aries wealth superpower, courage to start before perfection, high tolerance for risk, competitive drive, ability to capitalize on momentum. Aries often makes money quickly, but the true mastery for this sign is learning how to sustain and multiply it. Financial forecast for Aries next cycle. Your financial zone is activated by opportunity through initiative. If you wait, you lose. If you move, you win. This is a powerful time for launching startups, pitching bold ideas, negotiating higher salaries, or investing in ventures others consider too early. Early entry is your advantage. However, Mars energy can also burn resources if not managed carefully. Avoid impulsive spending or ego-driven decisions. Strategic bravery, not reckless speed, will define your success. A sudden opportunity connected to technology or international markets could significantly increase your income. Say yes to growth but protect your gains. You are entering a phase where bold action could double your revenue streams. Virgo, the precision strategist. If Aries builds through fire, Virgo builds through calculation. Ruled by Mercury, Virgo possesses one of the most underestimated financial talents in the Zodiac, optimization. Virgo doesn't just create wealth, they refine systems until profits flow with minimal waste. They see inefficiencies others ignore. They improve processes others accept. And over time, that precision compounds into serious wealth. One powerful example is Larry Ellison, whose analytical mind transformed data management into a global empire. Virgo energy excels at mastering complex systems and turning knowledge into leverage. Virgo's wealth superpower, analytical intelligence, financial organization, detail-oriented execution, sustainable scaling. Virgos rarely gamble. They calculate. They may not look flashy, but while others chase attention, Virgo builds structure behind the scenes. Financial forecast for Virgo next cycle. This period favors strategic investments, consulting, analytics, research, health industries, and technology refinement. If you've been planning to restructure your business, automate processes, or eliminate financial leaks, now is the time. Small adjustments could significantly increase profitability. Unexpected income may come through advisory roles or problem solving. Someone may seek your expertise and pay generously for clarity. Be mindful of perfectionism. Waiting for ideal conditions may delay profitable action. Launch at 90%. Improve along the way. Your financial growth will come from precision, not pressure. The more organized you become, the more abundance aligns. Scorpio, the magnetic power player. Scorpio does not chase money. Money comes to Scorpio. Ruled by Pluto, the planet of transformation and hidden power, Scorpio understands influence, leverage, and psychological depth. This sign sees beneath the surface and in business that is priceless. Scorpio knows when to invest, when to withdraw, when to negotiate, and when to dominate. Consider Bill Gates' strategic, intense, visionary. Scorpio energy doesn't just build companies, it builds control over markets. Scorpio's wealth superpower, strategic secrecy, emotional intelligence in negotiation, ability to transform crisis into opportunity, powerful instinct for timing. Scorpio often earns through high-stakes environments, finance, technology, investment, psychology, or transformative industries. They understand something most signs don't. Information is currency. Financial forecast for Scorpio next cycle. Your wealth sector is entering a phase of transformation. This is a period of powerful financial restructuring. You may close one chapter and open a far more profitable one. Investments connected to long-term growth, private equity, or digital assets may bring unexpected gains. Partnerships will be key, but choose carefully. Not everyone deserves access to your strategy. Trust your instincts. If a deal feels wrong, it is. If it feels aligned, act decisively. This cycle rewards courage mixed with discretion. A significant financial breakthrough could occur through strategic repositioning, not expansion, but evolution. Scorpio doesn't just accumulate wealth. Scorpio multiplies power. Final note: wealth in astrology is not just about money. It is about mindset, timing, courage, and strategic intelligence. Capricorn builds empires. Aquarius invents the future. Aries ignites momentum. Virgo perfects systems. Scorpio commands influence. If your sign is among these five, your chart carries the signature of financial genius. And if it's not, remember the stars describe potential, but it is your action that turns potential into prosperity. And here is something even more intriguing: wealth is rarely about the sun sign alone. In the natal chart, true financial potential often hides in the second house, personal income, the eighth house, shared resources and investments, and the 10th house, career destiny. A Capricorn sun with a powerful Scorpio 8th house can become a master investor. An Aquarius with strong Virgo placements may build a tech empire through flawless execution. Even if your sign wasn't listed among the five, your birth chart may still carry the signature of abundance in places you haven't explored yet. Astrology doesn't limit you, it reveals your hidden leverage points. Most importantly, every great fortune begins with one radical belief: I can build something bigger than my current reality. Steve Jobs believed people would want beauty and technology. Elon Musk believed humanity would need interplanetary vision. Bill Gates believed software would quietly rule the world. Before the money, there was conviction. Before the empire, there was imagination. The stars may outline your strengths, but courage activates them. Study your patterns, refine your skills, take the risk that feels slightly terrifying but deeply aligned. Because sometimes, the difference between ordinary income and extraordinary wealth is simply the moment you decide to think and act like the architect of your own empire.